Visit TrueNatureCenter.com and begin your journey to spiritual independence today.
There's an amazing simplicity and joy that's already us. It's already you and I. And because we haven't been taught this, we have failed to live the joy and simpleness that is here. That's already true of you. Everybody, all of us. And it's vastly rich and absolutely loves us as who we think we are. You know, the Joe, the package, the Rita, the name we're given at birth, and that movement from birth that has energetically taught us that we are the package. If you understand the package, I'm talking about your physical body, your mind, your astral body, whatever other levels that go on within the whole complexity that makes up what you believe yourself to be. And that activity is a huge limitation. And it's full of all sorts of insecurities and acts of unlove and behaviours that basically we'd rather not get lost in or caught up in acting out or reacting out because of being upset by other people, be it the neighbour, the wife, the husband, the person down the road, the boss, the co-worker, the child, pulling off the heads of the flowers out of their favourite garden bed. Because of this belief that we have of being this package, this meat body, and everything that it entails, and the mind that is its guiding force in life, because what goes with this is we believe our chattering mind without thinking. It's automatic. Our mind says yellow, we believe that it's yellow. But in the process of believing it, telling us that yellow is yellow, we fail to see yellow as it is before that chatter. So when we move in life, we're already moving from a distance further out from something that's so rich and so available and so loving. Because at the base level of existence, everybody, all we ever want to do is to be loved and to be loving. That's inherent to every one of us. And even though there are times where we're quite happy thumping somebody close to us over the head with a brick or a hammer or a fist, through reactivity, when that particular phase passes, we're usually contrite about it. Not necessarily every time, but more often than not, we wish we didn't behave that way. So the activity of less than love is not fundamental to us. It's fundamental to the mind. I'm talking about the chattering mind, not the overall mind, which is a very loving activity unto itself. Because the larger mind, so to speak, is in union. It's already in unison with what you are, because it's just part of the whole movement of love. But the chattering mind that humanity has grown to such a degree, because in generations and hundreds and thousands of years before now, the chattering mind wasn't such an overwhelming activity as it is today. As it is today, it pushes us around with anything and everything. That's why we are so reactive about activities around us, along with the movement of the energies of life that seem to be a little more enhanced than they were 50 years ago. So we've got internet going today and cell phones and text messaging. We've got all these toys, and the toys are only a reflection of the movement of energy that appears to be speeding up and having us more got to go, got to get somewhere fast, got to failing us just to relax, letting go, coming back to something that's before all of this movement, and allowing the whole package to be breathed in an easeful, joyful manner that it already can be, which is always available to us. It's not something that we need to attain for ourselves. It's already here. So instead of more movement out there to get, which is the usual drive of existence as we know it, constantly moving further out to get peace, to get love, to get more toys, to be happy basically, to try and feel fundamentally, deeply at ease with existence.
Thank you for watching this video. Search for True Nature Center on our social media network.